One of the newer and more popular methods for sharing documents with others is to use Skydrive. That is to put your document up in the cloud. Word 2013 is definitely pushing users in that direction. Skydrive is the new default for saving and opening files. So let's use this document, No Obstacles Bio Final 2, to save it to Skydrive and share it with others. When we go up to the File tab, we could go directly to Save As and save it to our Skydrive. If you're logged in and see your name in the top right corner, you'll also see that name next to Skydrive here under Save As if you've set up your Skydrive account. And if you select that, you can then choose the folder you want to go to and save it. But there's an easier way if you plan on sharing. So let's click Cancel and go to Share instead from the left-hand pane. Right here at the top, the default is Invite People, which means saving to Skydrive. That's step one, and then sharing with people afterwards. So let's click Save to Cloud here. We see the same Save As window, but automatically Word is going to take us to the next step when we're done. So we'll click Browse, and just like working in any other folder, we're now in the cloud. We have access to our default folders for documents, pictures. Public is automatically a folder that will be shared with everyone. If we don't want to share with everyone, we can go to Documents, double-click. We can create a new folder. Let's call it No Obstacles, and hit Enter. Now we can open that one by clicking Open. We can keep the same name, No Obstacles Bio Final 2, and when we click Save, it's actually saved to the cloud. That means we can access it from anywhere using any device that's connected. But notice we're taken to step 2 here automatically. Inviting people could be as simple as typing in their names or email addresses if they're part of your contact list. Any names you type here will have email addresses stored with them, or you could just type in an email address here if you wanted to. I'm going to share it with this guy, drivers@lynda.com, for example. And when I hit the Tab key, I can include a personal message now. I can add additional names directly from my contacts if I wanted to. Just simply type in additional email addresses. We could also require users to sign in before accessing the document. When we're ready to share, we click Share. But before we do that, there's a couple other ways to share that, and that is to send out a link. Click Get a Sharing Link, and we have two options here. If we want to share this with people so they can view it, we can create a link to view the document. It becomes read-only to them. If we want to let them edit the document, we can create a link, and there's the link that we would send off to people. When they click that link, they'd actually go to the document itself and be able to open it up and edit it. So it's just a matter of clicking, copying, and pasting into an email. So those are a couple of different options. I'm going to go back to Invite People and go back to drivers@lynda.com. You can type in whoever you like. If there's a message you'd like to type, go ahead and type it in, and then click Share. So an email is going out to the people we've invited here in the email address field. Down below, we can now see who it's shared with. I'm the owner. There's the person who can edit it. And at any time, of course, I could go to this, right-click and remove the user, or change their permission so that they can only view it. Of course, you can also go online using your web browser into Skydrive and adjust sharing options from there as well. When we're done, we simply click the back button to leave Backstage View and go back to our document. One thing you will notice when you use Skydrive is the Save icon on the Quick Access toolbar has changed. Notice it has a little refresh icon on top of it. That's how you know you've stored it somewhere where somebody could be opening up the document simultaneously while you're working on it and making changes. So every time you update by clicking this, you'll be updating your changes. Every time they use the Save button, they'll be updating their changes, and you'll see them in your document. So that's going to become a very popular way of sharing documents using Skydrive here in Microsoft Word.